You ever heard a story about somebody who got in a motorcycle accident and they say the phrase, I had to lay her down? They pulled right out in front of me. I didn't have enough time to stop, so the logical thing to do at that point was to lay the bike down. Here's why what they're saying is incorrect, and it probably didn't happen the way that they're saying it did. Believe it or not, it is actually much faster to stop a motorcycle if you use the brakes and the engine than it is to slide it sideways on the concrete, because it turns out that metal sliding on concrete doesn't really stop that fast. Motorcycles are also not meant to be surfed on sideways. They're meant to be on the tires. So when somebody says they had to lay a bike down, which by the way is very counterintuitive to riding a motorcycle, it doesn't make any sense because you'd actually go a lot farther if you're sliding than if you were trying to stop. If a car pulls out in front of a motorcycle, causing the motorcyclist to stop abruptly, it would actually be more likely that they'd hit the car if they're sliding sideways out of control because they're not slowing down very fast and they're also not in control. Now, if this motorcyclist really was trying to stop quickly and they ended up putting the bike on the ground without hitting anybody, this is most likely what happened. A motorcycle is not a car. You can't slam on the brakes and turn really sharp at the same exact time. You can do one or the other, but you cannot do both at the same exact time. Just imagine a bicycle. When you hit the front brake, you go into the ground. The same exact thing happens on a motorcycle. If you hit the front brake on a motorcycle, the motorcycle goes into the ground. If you're turning on a motorcycle and you hit the front brake really hard, the bike is shoved into the ground at an angle, which then causes you to lay it down. So if somebody is adamantly telling you that they had to lay their bike down in order to stop as fast as possible, they are either lying to you or they're really not that bright.